Hello there. Okay, so I just had to come on here before the video because as soon as I started to edit it, I realised that there was problems with the sound. It basically sounds like there is a robot me in the room, like hiding somewhere, just mimicking like what I'm saying. It's kind of like an echoey sound. I'm not quite sure what the reason for this sound disturbance was, other than maybe a robot me hiding somewhere in the room, but I don't really think that's plausible, although I think that definitely sounds like the more intriguing of the options. But I basically mounted my camera on my windowsill because I'm kind of changing it up a little bit at the moment. I'm trying different things. What I've actually learned from this is don't try different things. Stick with what you know. Do the same thing over and over again if it works. Don't try anything new. Like, I honestly learned that from this video. But I just wanted to say, like, it's definitely like there. Like, you can definitely hear like the sound isn't quite right. I spent a lot of time kind of pondering, should I actually edit this video? And then bit by bit I kind of edited a bit more, and I was getting less like annoyed each time because I kind of got used to this, like the robot mimicking me. I was like, oh yeah, there's my robot friend. I mean, there he is. And as the video goes on, I get close to the camera and the sound gets worse, and I'm just like editing thinking, Amwinator, get the feck back from the camera, get back, the robot is closing in on you. But yeah, like I totally understand, like if you can't make it through the video, I get it, and I'm gonna sound like a complete like unprofessional amateur now, which I obviously am, but I found that if you turn the volume down a bit, like you definitely can't hear the disturbance, like you just can't hear it as much. As I said, I pondered this. I was like, should I edit it? Should I put this up, or should I refilm? But then, just being completely like honest with you all, I have such limited time to film because I'm back at work full time. Like, here come the excuses, guys. Honestly, like the excuses are on the way. But I'm back at work full time. I've got the boys, and as much as I absolutely love to film, my family will always take priority. And because I have these little like snippets of time when I can film, and I grasp them with both hands, along with an energy drink, my beastie, and just like I absolutely love to film. Absolutely. And I just feel like I didn't want to waste this video, and I also thought I looked really good in it. I'm just joking, guys, obviously, but yeah, I just wanted to say, if you find that the sound issues are just too annoying, I completely understand. Like, it's absolutely fine, but I just wanted to give this video a chance. I didn't want to waste it, so I hope that you don't think badly of me. If you do watch the video, I hope that you can enjoy it, and I really appreciate all of your support as always. And I promise that in the next video we ain't going to have any of that sound. I ain't going to be mounting my camera on the fecking windowsill anymore. If you watch the video, I hope you enjoy it, and if you don't, then I'm so sorry that you've had your time wasted here today. Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you about all of my most favourite makeup finds from AliExpress over the 2019 year. If you've watched my channel for a while, you may find this video a bit annoying because you'll be like, oh my gosh, Ami's told us about this blush, she's told us about this eyeliner like so many times before. But I just thought it would be a good opportunity to just let you know. And also, I do feel like this is like YouTube tradition. If you're a beauty YouTuber, you can't let the year go by without like rounding up your favourites. I am also going to be doing another video where I'm going to be talking about my 2019 like must-have products, like the products that I would really struggle without, which in actual fact is a little bit of a first world problem, because let's face it, how much are you going to struggle if you do not have your favourite glitter liquid eyeshadow? Probably not that much, but oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, also before we get into the video, I just want to take this opportunity to say that I hope that you and your families all had a really good Christmas, and I hope that 2020 is going to be a positive, happy, just a magical year for you. Like, I really, really do. I know that this kind of whole festive period, it can be really tough for a lot of people. I feel like, you know, with Instagram, even with YouTube and TV, the media in general, you just get like a lot of pressure rammed down your throat about, you know, you should be having like the best time ever, and it's not really realistic. Like, I've had a great time, but there's been a lot of moments as well where I've been in a bit of a funk because, I don't know, there's a lot of pressure around this time of year. So if any of you guys haven't had the best time or have had moments that you've found have been challenging, just know that you're not alone, because I've had them too, and I'm sure that like most people have. So anyway, guys, with all that being said, I am going to just get into telling you about my favourite products. I'm going to try to be quite succinct, to the point, you know, with my explanations of why I love these products, because I've got many of them, like so many. So I don't want to, you know, probably take up your whole of January 2020, like with this video. So I'm going to be probably quite snappy, I'm hoping. Like, that's my keyword for today, is snappy. So I hope I'm going to be snappy. But anyway, guys, I am just going to jump right into this. Bye. Why am I saying bye? I'm not going anywhere. Oh my gosh, like literally, it's like, okay, I'm going now. Yes, the other hand when she's coming in now, I'll be off. Oh my gosh, anyway. Okay, so I'm going to begin with eyeshadow palettes. And the first eyeshadow palette that I am going to tell you that I love is by Beauty Glazed, and this is the Mint eyeshadow palette. I have tried so many of their mini £9 palettes at this point, and I really, really love them, but I do feel like the newer ones that were the Huda Beauty Neon kind of dupes, I do feel like the quality had been slightly improved on these newer palettes. I absolutely love this one. I thought that the neon mattes in particular were really pigmented. I know that neon and like bright mattes are really tricky shades to formulate. Look at me, the chemist. She's a chemist in her spare time, don't you know? But I've heard on the grapevine that they are very tricky to get right. But I feel like Beauty Glazed did a really, really good job. I have recently tried out the Lemon palette, which is kind of yellow, gold and champagne-y themed, and I thought that one was quite simply amazing. So I would really, really recommend any of these Beauty Glazed £9 palettes, but I think the Mint one sits at the top as being my favourite. So yeah, this is a wonderful, so affordable, and I just don't think you can go wrong with it. Okay, so the next palette is by Febble, and honestly this is the only makeup product that I've ever tried by the Febble brand. I don't really know anything about them, but this was an absolutely like standout gorgeous palette. So this is called the Boudoir Shadows, and it is a very kind of neutral palette, but it's so beautiful. The mattes are creamy, the shimmers are just glossy and beautiful. I love the whole kind of, you know, theme of this palette. It's very understated, but at the same time I think it's actually very kind of exquisite, like glamorous. It's very special. It's kind of like an ivory wedding dress with lace sleeves. Like, it's not all out there, you know, singing in the streets, but it's very reserved, charming. I like that. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Anyway, I really like this palette. Okay, so the next eyeshadow palette is one that I literally tried this week, but I couldn't not mention it because it's so fantastic. She's big, she's bold, she's beautiful. So this is the Pretty All Set palette. This is by You Can Be, and this, oh my gosh, she's just like, she's so big. So before I tried this palette, I was a little bit skeptical. I did think that potentially it could be quantity over quality, but after having tried it, I'm just so impressed. There's 86 eyeshadows in this palette. You also have 2 contour shades, 2 highlighter shades and 2 blush shades. You also have glitter, you've got matte shimmers, colourful shades, neutral shades. You've got everything in this palette, and the best thing about it, all of the formulas are really good. I'd say the best You Can Be has ever produced. So this is a great palette. It'd be perfect if you're going on holiday, you don't want to haul 5 or 6 different eyeshadow palettes. You've got everything you would need in here. The face products, the glitter for a little bit of evening, you know, nighttime sparkle. You've got the beautiful kind of neutral shade. So I just think this palette is a must-have. I think perfect. Okay, so my final favourite eyeshadow palette is also by UCANB. I hope you don't think that I'm just like terribly like biased here, but I think it's quite clear, like, I do love UCANB. I think UCANB produce amazing quality makeup. I also think Beauty Glaze do. I love KIMUSE also, Novo. I mean, there's many brands I love on AliExpress, but I don't love any as much as I love UCANB. Okay, I'm just going to say it. They are my bae. UCANB. That should be my new name for them. UCANB. UCANB. I can bae. UCANB. We all have a bae in UCANB. Bae. Anyway, okay, so this is the Fruit Pie Filling Palette. This, to me, it reminds me so much of the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, but I know that a lot of other people believe that this is a dupe for the Morphe. I think it's a Morphe collab with Jeffree, actually. I'm not quite sure, but I'm just not a big fan of Morphe, let's put it that way. So I don't really, like, I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff about Morphe. This palette's beautiful. I would say that if you are going to buy the Pretty All Set palette, you're probably going to have the majority of shades that actually feature in this palette. But I do think that this is a really great palette. And yeah, again, the eyeshadow formulas, exquisite. Exquisite. Okay, so I do have a few single eyeshadows to mention. I'm not really a huge fan of like single eyeshadows generally because I lose things a lot and I prefer a palette. It's harder to lose, you know what I mean? But because these, oh, there's the postman. Oh my gosh, the postman. This is what's great about sitting in the window. Like, I can see the postman. Not that I can see him, but I can see my parcels coming in. I wonder if Honeys is going to get this. I bet he's in the garden. At least I get to answer the door looking fabulous. Do you know what I mean? It makes a difference because usually I answer the door when I've got my makeup like half done, and I don't know, I think the postman definitely thinks that I'm troubled, honestly. He's not knocked yet. Is he going to knock? Okay, so the first single eyeshadow that I have to mention today is by Novo, and it's simply called the Eyeshadow, which is, you know, to the point. I like it. This is a cream formula duochrome. I'd say probably more of like a topper shade. It works so beautifully on top of a darker kind of matte eyeshadow. It just looks like, you know, you've got a chameleon on your lid, but probably not as challenging as actually having a chameleon on your lid. I love chameleons. Like, they are so interesting. I love the way their little eyes are, you know, they move independently of each other. You imagine they could be very sneaky because like one eye could be like over there checking out someone's boobs, and then the other eye could be over there checking out like a chocolate cake that's on the side. But I love chameleons, like their hands, they go like this. They need to be faster. I think chameleons, if they were faster, they would have everything. And maybe if they could fly as well, then they would be like the ultimate animal, honestly. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. They do have many different shades. I have this one, which is like a greeny gold duochrome. But in terms of the formula, I recommend. Beautiful. So this is the Novo eyeshadow. Okay, so the next one is by the GOLW brand. This is called the Sunset City Polarized Light Eyeshadow, and it's in the shade 803. So this, again, similar to the Novo one, is a kind of topper because it's very sheer. So I mean, you could definitely put it on your lid, like, you know, on its own, like not topping anything, but really it's happiest when it's topping something, because that's kind of what it was born to do. This is the most beautiful kind of purpley, like icy blue shifty kind of shadow. I do have it on today, just on my lid, and I just think that it's so eye-catching. It looks stunning, and the formula is beautiful. You just apply it with your finger because it definitely has that kind of creamy kind of feel to it. Oh my gosh, sexy senorita alert, she's gorgeous. And also you have many different shades as well, so I'm sure that you would definitely find at least 1 or 2 or 10 that you know, would make your vagina tingle, honestly. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, so the final single eyeshadow I have to show you today is by our favourites at KIMUSE. So these were absolutely like majestical. I do believe that they're kind of like a dupe of the Chaos, is it Chaos makeup? I don't know. But these are so gorgeous. They're the most kind of duochrome, like shape shifting or colour shifting, really. I shouldn't say shape shifting, but like colour shifting you know, eyeshadow, because oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous, but you hardly get anything. Like, you don't get any product whatsoever with this, but the product that you do get is gorgeous. It's like a cream. Let me show you. Oh my gosh, are you ready for this? Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So watch this, guys. So she looks like so beautiful and green there, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but in some lights, like now here, she looks like a intense purple blue. But I know that I think you can only see her, unfortunately, as a green, like an emerald green. I don't know how I could get you to see the blue, but oh my gosh, you're going to just have to trust me on this one, guys. This is marvellous. Yes, you barely get any product, but it's affordable and a little goes a long way. But yeah, I did feel a little bit ripped off in a way, but then I didn't, because I was like, oh my gosh, beautiful. Who's this coming up the drive now? Do you know what? We have a sign on our door that says no canvassers, no junk mail, no fly tipping, just no one coming to our house ever. So we have that on the door. Does anyone take any notice of it? Feck no. It's like, oh my gosh, I spent £1.50 on that sign. It's there for a reason. I do not wish for you to be putting your advertising material through our letterbox. How much more clear could you be? I've got a fecking sign. No one pays any attention to it. Anyway, guys, okay, so next we have some liquid eyeshadows, and oh my gosh, like two of my absolute favourites. These ones by the S Makeup brand. So these are a take on the Huda Beauty, I think they're called something like the melted eyeshadows. I don't know, I could be making that up. But these ones are called the melted eyeshadows. Oh my gosh, so that's where I must have got that from. I don't know what the Huda Beauty ones are called. But anyway, we're not talking about Huda today. We're talking about S Makeup, some makeup if you like. So these are gorgeous. You've got one side which is like a matte base product, and then the other side is the most like highly concentrated with micro glitters ever, and it just looks like a whole sparkly storm on your lid. Guys, I love both of these, the pink one, the champagne one. But the ultimate tip in getting the best out of these products with the matte side, don't put on loads, just put on like 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot. That's all you need, because if you overdo it and you just put too much on, it will refuse to set and it'll be creasy. It'll be like a creasy mess on your lid. So just like, you know, go in with a very light hand, less is more, but then pack on that glitter and you're going to just be sparkling all day. So these are great. Okay, and the final like ultimate favorite liquid glittery kind of eyeshadow that I love from AliExpress and that I've tried this year is by the Novo brand. This is called the Stars. These are gorgeous. It's like a duochrome, so I mean, I'm not even going to try and explain it. You can kind of see it there just doing its thing. This was a really good formula, definitely like the best dupe I've ever found to the Steel and Magnificent Metals. It dried down quickly, it lasted all day, it looked absolutely beautiful, and the shade was outstandingly gorgeous. I do have a couple more of these, but I couldn't find them. I looked everywhere. I have no idea where they've gone, but yeah, this is like really gorgeous. Okay, so next I have a couple of foundations, and let me tell you this, I've had more luck with foundations from AliExpress this year than I've ever had, although I do always struggle to find a shade that suits me. I either get a shade that's like way too dark or a shade that is just like super light, so I do feel like it's always a bit of a struggle with AliExpress, you know, trying to find your right shade. But the two kind of standout foundations that I've tried this year have been these two. So we've got one by KIMUSE. This was beautiful, but unfortunately it was about 3 shades too dark for me, which isn't a problem. Like, I took this on holiday to Italy with me, and it was a really beautiful kind of, just a very low coverage foundation that just like perfected my skin. It could probably, like, I don't know, it acted more as like a kind of a tinted moisturizer slash BB cream. Perfect for holiday, gave my skin the most beautiful glow. So this is in the shade, oh my gosh, 3. And it's called the Mineral Match 2-in-1 Foundation and Contour, and it's waterproof as well. So I really like that. And the second foundation, which I'm actually wearing today, and I did do a little bit of a demo so that you could see, this is by Miss Rose. It's called the Purely Natural Foundation. She's natural, she's very light. Like, if you want to have any coverage whatsoever, like, she probably may not be the perfect one for you. You do have to like really build her up to kind of get any coverage. Like, as you can see, like, it's kind of very light upon my face, but I love the dewiness of this foundation. It definitely gives the skin a kind of really kind of healthy kind of boost of glow. Healthy boost of glow. I don't know what that is, but it sounds great. I definitely recommend the Miss Rose, and I have it in the shade 01. Okay, so a product which I discovered in the last couple of months, but I've used every single day since, is by DSM upside down, oh my gosh. So this is called the Skin Friendly Mineral Powder. This is, in my eyes, a really good dupe for the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. It's such a light powder. It's great for setting your face. It's got a little bit of radiance to it, so it just gives your skin a really healthy look. I have this in the shade 01, and I have just ordered another one. This is like my everyday like setting powder. I just think she's beautiful. I think the packaging looks really nice. A little bit tacky if you look close, but from a distance, like, yes, she's nice. Yes, bitch, she has arrived. Okay, so next we're going to move on to highlighters, and the first highlighter that I am going to tell you about is a liquid highlighter. This is by the Beauty Glitz brand, and it's quite simply called the Liquid Glow. I have this in the shade 02 Bronze. I would describe this as being an extremely opaque, I mean business kind of liquid highlighter. You know, like sometimes you may get a liquid highlighter that's very sheer and it just adds like a slight bit of glow. Not this one. This one, it comes in hard. It gives you like such a kapow, a kapow. It just gives you like a real kind of opaque wash of metallic glow. It looks like melted metal is what it looks like in my opinion, but I really like this. I think that if you've been lusting after the iconic liquid highlighters, I think that would be a really good kind of dupe to kind of satisfy your desires, because I mean that's kind of how it worked out for me. Okay, so the next highlighter is by the Hojo brand. Hojo, and it's called the Brilliance, and by golly gosh, she is brilliant. So this, I believe, is meant to be a little bit of a dupe of the Amrezy and ABH collab. She is not what I would describe as being like a wet look sheen highlighter. She's definitely got a little bit more texture to her. Upon the face, she looks like she's got tiny little glitters and just like sparkling away. I think she's a very opulent looking highlighter, but she's definitely more on the drier side, you know, as opposed to like a, you know, melt into your skin kind of wet look sheen. But all that being said, I think she's beautiful, and yeah, she feels very expensive, honestly. She's kind of like Mariah Carey. She looks a little bit tacky, but she's actually very expensive on the inside. I don't know if Mariah Carey is. Okay, so the next two highlighters are by FOCALLURE, yeah. These are called the GOLWs. The GOLWs. I mean, I don't know if that is their name, but I mean, that's what it says on the front. So that's what I'm going to go with. So these are absolutely gorgeous. Unlike the Hojo highlighter, I would describe these two as being like more of a gelée kind of cream-like formula. They definitely give you that wet look sheen. I did go ahead and I tried Nova Light. I put it on today so that, you know, you can see. So I'll pop that footage over this now so you can have a look. So the Nova Light shade is a beautiful icy pink. And I also have the pinky one, did I say pink or peach? I don't know. I meant peach for Nova Light. The Rose Radiance one is more of a beautiful kind of rosy light pink with a little bit of gold in it. Both of these are so gorgeous. These could definitely pass for being like so much more expensive. And Charlotte Tilbury just packaged these up in her packaging and put her branding over it and everything. I feel like no one would ever question. Like, if you paid like £50 for these, you'd probably be like, oh yeah. Well, I wouldn't be, because I mean, I'm never going to be paying £50 for a highlighter. But if that's your thing, I don't think that, like, for all of this makeup though, like, I feel like that could be said for all of this makeup. If all of the makeup that I'm mentioning were at higher end kind of price points, you would never question it. You just would not. Okay, so next we have my favourite bronzer from AliExpress, and this one is the Butter Bronzer by the GOLW brand. It's in the shade 501. I do believe this is meant to be a little bit of a take of the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which actually I don't really like, because I find that that one is, it looks very orangey on my skin, whereas this one is the perfect cool tone kind of brown shade for me. It's very creamy, buttery, blends out really easily, and I just think the shade looks really, really good on my fair skin. So I would definitely recommend this. I do believe that they have a couple of other shades as well. So, you know, if you have darker skin than me, or I don't know if they have a lighter shade, unfortunately. I think this is the lightest shade. But I would definitely recommend you go check out, you know, the shade range. See if there's anything there for you, you know, see if there's anything there you could work with. So, you know, at the beginning of the video, I said that, you know, this video may sound a little bit kind of repetitive if you have, oh my gosh. So, you know, I said about the guy coming to the door before, but we have a sign on the door saying just no one bother coming up the drive, apart from if you're a postman or a delivery man, then that's fine. But I just saw like the guy just went and posted something in the neighbour's house, and they do not have a sign up. But after the guy had left, the guy who lives opposite just opened his door and looked out like this, as if to say, hey dude, like, don't be posting any fucking nonsense through my door. But I'm just thinking, well, you don't have a sign up. And actually, even if you did have a sign up, he would have done it anyway, let's face it. But anyway, so yeah, you know, at the beginning of the video, I said that this video may sound repetitive if you've watched my channel before. I think the main product that I had in mind when I said that was this one, because I have raved about this product more than any other product I feel in this video. It's by the Here's to Beauty brand, and it's called the Naked Blush, and it's a mineralized. Sorry, I'm just reading everything in order and it doesn't make any sense, but it's the Here's B2UT blush, and it's a mineralized formula. This is in the shade Angelica. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. It's like a glowy, peachy blush. You could use it as a little bit of like a highlighter. You could use it as a blush. You could just put it all over your vagina and call it a day, quite frankly, because it's so good. Oh my gosh, and I love her. Okay, so I have been really, really impressed with the You Can Be Matte Finish Setting Spray. This kind of put me off a little bit first because it's called the matte setting spray, whereas I'm always trying to go for, you know, a dewy, glowy, radiant look. That's just always kind of what I'm trying to attain. So I was a little bit like hesitant at first, but at the end of the day, this is a setting spray. So because it's kind of wet going on your skin, I feel like it makes you look glowy anyway. I feel like I'm looking quite glowy now. This is really, really affordable. It does the job. It doesn't have bells and whistles on it, you know. It doesn't have Urban Decay stamp on it. It doesn't have a L'Oreal stamp on it, but it's great. It's You Can Be, and you know what that means. You can be, I can be, we all can be together. Just another quick one by You Can Be. So this is the smudge free eyeshadow potion, very similar to the Urban Decay primer potion. This is just one of those kind of basic, like, staple products that you have in your makeup bag that you use every day, that I don't believe you need to be spending a lot of money on. This one does the job perfectly. Like, believe me, I used to be a mad fan of the Urban Decay primer potion. I used to love it, but I've tried this one and I will never go back to Urban Decay, because why? This one does the job and it saves me so much money. Thank you again, You Can Be. You can be, I can be, we all can be, apart from Urban Decay. they cannot be. Okay, so again, these next two products are probably going to make me sound very repetitive, and it'll be like deja vu for viewers of my channel. You've probably heard about these a million times. So the first one is my absolute favourite black eyeliner. This is by the iMagic brand. It's called the Eyeliner Pencil Waterproof Soft. Yeah, that describes it. It's so pigmented, so easy to apply for me. Don't want to be wasting time. I don't want to be irritating, you know, the very kind of, you know, sensitive area there under my eye. I don't know the name of it, like I don't know, but I know it's very sensitive. And other black eyeliner products that I've used have just not really, they've not made a mark. So, you know, I don't want to be there like, you know, for hours on end trying to get black in my eyeline. This one is such a no fuss product. It just goes on. It's soft, it's smooth, pigmented, stays around all day, even when you don't want it around. It actually is quite difficult to remove, but I kind of like that gothic look, you know, when you've got no makeup on and you've just got a little bit of like black eyeliner. Like, I'm all for that. I'm all for it. So I love this. Second product again by iMagic is the liquid eyeliner. Got it on today. So this is actually a sponge, as opposed to it being like a brush, as opposed to it being a brush with bristles. It's just one solid unit, which is my favourite, honestly. And I just find that this is so easy to apply. And believe me, I'm crap at applying eyeliner, but this product actually makes it easy. You've got a little well here that holds all of the actual eyeliner product. If you're a amateur at applying winged eyeliner, if it's something that like freaks you out and you just feel like, oh my gosh, like I am crap at this, like that's still me to this day, then I would really recommend you give this one a go. I guarantee that your eyeliner game will go through the roof. Yes, bitch, yes. Okay, so next I have two eyebrow products. The first one is one that I demoed. It's actually the one I've got on today, and it was only after I started to apply it I realised that this is the one that is completely the wrong shade for me. So I know my eyebrows are looking rather dark and fierce right now, but anyway, I do actually love this product, and I do think it's a really good dupe of the Benefit Gimme Brown. So it features a tiny little brush. Did I even mention what this was? I don't think I did. So this is a kind of liquid, what do you even call this? It's a tinted eyebrow. It's a tinted eyebrow, so I'm going to go with that. And I've just noticed it says 24 hours, so I think I'm going to struggle getting this off. So I'm going to be there later, right, with the gothic look of my black eyeliner, and I'm also going to have like super dark eyebrows to go with it. I'm not going to hate that look. I'm not going to hate it, honestly. So anyway, this features a tiny little wand. It's really easy to apply. The only struggle that I do have, and this goes for all foundations from AliExpress and all eyebrow products from AliExpress, I just could never find my right shade. Like, the product is really good, but it's always a bit of a challenge to find a shade that's perfect for you. So yeah, anyway, I like it. I think if you like the Gimme Brow by Benefit, you would definitely like that formula and the brush, because it's like identical. Okay, so next we have an eyebrow pencil, and this is by the O2O brand. It's called Precise, if I can say it, Precise Brow Definer. It's got an absolutely tiny little head, which makes it really easy to be precise when doing your brows. I also like to use this for doing little freckles as well. I know the freckles aren't for everyone, but that's my gig. Don't set fire to my stage, I mean, really. So this is in the shade 03. It's called Middle Brown. I do think that potentially this is a little bit too brown for me, but I mean, that's just AliExpress. It's tough to find your shade. I mean, it's tough. It can be a tough job. Okay, so I couldn't let this favourites video go by and not mention the DNM glittery eyeliner. I have this in a gold shade, and I do also have another one in a hot pink shade that I've not actually tried yet. But the reason why I like this is because it's fabulous. I mean, need I say more? Look at her. Look at her there. She's easy to apply. She lasts well up on the lid. And they have a bunch of shades. They've got like green, blue, silver, brown, red, hot pink, orange, just any shade you can think of, apart from periwinkle. I don't think they have periwinkle, but they've got everything else. Okay, so we're going to end the video today with lip products. So my actual very favourite, and believe me, like, I've tried loads of really good lip products, but this video is like my ultimate favourite. So I had to be like really strict with myself about which ones I actually mentioned, and the ones that really stood out to me the most were these ones. They're by KIMUSE, super affordable but really good quality. So these, I believe, are a little bit of a dupe of the Hourglass lipsticks, because they have a very similar kind of look to them, but the reason why I'm mentioning these today is the formula itself is so exquisite. It's creamy, it's pigmented, it's comfortable, it's lasts for ages. It does feel like a little bit thick on your lips, like for instance I've got this one on today, and it does feel a slight bit like, you know, you can feel it on your lips, almost kind of like liquid lipstick. It kind of dries down, you feel like it's got that staying power, but it's so good. Like, look at this. I mean, I've been talking away now for about an hour, and look at her go. Oh my gosh. Also, I've been tooting on my beast, you know, I've been drinking my Purdy's drink, and look, she's not moved. Look at her go. Oh my gosh, somebody give her an award. I mean, really. So I love these. I have 3 shades, but I couldn't find the other one. I don't know where she went. Okay, so my other favourite lip product are by the 020 brand. So these are called, I think they're called like the Mirror Lip Glosses. So I was actually sent these by 020, and at first I thought, oh my gosh, they're just gonna be like a glittery kind of lip gloss. No, they're actually very pigmented. They just look so beautiful on the lips. I will go ahead and I will apply a little bit now over the top of this, just so that you can see. Okay, that one was too dark. I'm going to go in with a lighter shade. Oh, delivery's going in. I hope this is our new coat. I really hope so. Okay, so there we go. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Like, why would you want to spend £100 on a, I don't know what lip glosses are actually selling for £100, but I just feel like, oh my gosh, yes bitch yes, this is really comfortable. It looks stunning on the lips, and it's so affordable. So yes. Is that my new coat, honeys? Woo! Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got some inspiration. If you did want to go ahead and treat yourself to any fabulous makeup, thank you so much for all of your wonderful support throughout 2019. I really appreciate it. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.